Sellers step back three. Third attempt here for Stanford. Gealer takes a three. It's good.
Third time's the charm. Gealer last year shot 36% from behind the arc.
It's picked up where he left off. Now for Denver, it's kind of about who is going to step up into that main role. Gealer, sidestep three is in. Benny's got 9. His career high is 14. Started Hammond at 6'10", Renault at 7'1". Gealer from way downtown. Benny is feeling it. That's his 4th three of the first half.
Behind the arc, that's Gealer right there lining it up for his 4th three ball. And then
Benny Gealer from deep. And Gealer rains a three.
Oh, that's a set play, Roxy. He's been money, and it's right now the Benny Gealer show on offense. Stanford and Fullerton, we're in a tight one.
Gealer from way behind the line. And Benny Gealer is heating up. He's got 8 all. And the offense is getting going here in the second half.
Well, it has because Benny Gealer has decided to step up and knock down some.
And the ball batted around, and Stanford comes away with the loose ball. Jalen Blake's missing a three. Did not attempt a three in the opener against Denver, but kept alive. And now it's Gealer. Again from deep, Benny Gealer. It's on Ryan Agarwal.
How about Benny Gealer? Look at this save. What a fantastic save. And Benny Gealer says, no problem. Just, give me an extra shot.
Benny Gealer launching. 3! 4 in the second half for Gealer.
Well, let's might as well talk about it, Roxy. There's the hash mark 3. Benny Gealer on fire. 4 threes in the second half for Gealer.
They leave Benny Gealer. Boy, that was a mistake. You can't leave him. Benny Gealer. Another three for Gealer. He was a good 7 feet behind the line.
Big decision. Watch how far out Benny Gealer is. He's a good 2-3 steps way beyond the arc, and no hesitation, Roxy. I mean, that's...
And then Ryan Agarwal blocks the shot of Ryan Abelman. Benny Gealer from the Tara Vanderveer court logo.
In play, and then Benny Gealer says, "Well, why not? I mean, we gotta keep things real here."
Benny Gealer, and the offensive rebound flying in. Jalen Blake's for the Cardinal. Gealer again. He just needs to get to the logo. 34% from the floor.
Well, you're going to remember these shots. There's no question, Roxy. It's great that they're going down, but really, again, the story of the game hasn't been the shots. It's been the defense, because they've made it awfully tough for the NAU Lumberjacks to get good looks to the basket, and if they can get one shot done, stay lane wide.
Another steal for the Cardinal. He took it away from McLaughlin. 3-on-1. Jalen Blake's off the Benny Gealer feed.
And Roxy, that's the difference on that play. You've got to turn him to where the help is. You turn him baseline, there's no help, but then there's the baseline, which is a kind of a defender as well.
This is what makes Renault different. The 7-1 Frenchman from 3. He's got 9 tonight. His career high is 14. Gealer, right free throw line extended, rattles it in.
Well, I like that shot from Benny Gealer. Anthony Batson in the game for Stanford. He's been real active for him defensively.
Ryan Agarwal, 3!
Well, if you wonder why he took those first 3 shots, now you know, because his 4th went down. Games, and there he goes on a steal.
The takeaway by Gealer to the hoop, scooping and hitting. Instant impact off the bench.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, you stole my words. How about the impact on the game? They've got the ability to attack the basket, and that's an advantage for them against a lot of teams.
Gealer left alone, all net from three-point land. Benny Gealer knocks it down.
What about Benny Gealer? Let's take a look at Benny. He's been a little bit out with a cold streak. He's back, he's hot, he measures, and he's on fire. Regarding the Stanford team in the rim.
Stanford now 8 for 24 from downtown on the evening. Here's Sellers on the run out to the hoop, 2-hand slam. The Mustangs weathering that storm and now charging back. Gealer has had the answer all night long.
But no, now it's Benny Gealer saying, look, you're not going to guard me. I got something for you. It shows you his range. I mean, he might have even gotten fouled on that play. I think referees deemed that was after the shot, but my goodness, what great range.
He's a really good player. Ray, know the touch inside.
UW-Valley in a little bit of his own right here.
Gealer gets to the elbow and sticks the Jimmy.
And he felt he was hacked. Stenson's second three on the way, and that one's good.
Through the first couple of months of this season, and especially the first couple minutes of this game. Very impressive from the Cardinal team.
Benny Gealer. Yes, sir.
Ish Leggett in the midst of his fifth 20-point game this season. Throws it away. Gealer blocked by Leggett.
First half on 4 or 5 shooting, all from 3. Benny Gealer with a nice move. Gealer with the extra pass. Stanford on a roll. Young with the 3.
How about Benny Gealer giving up an open 3?
Gealer, 3. That's good for Benny.
When he comes to me, as Virginia changes up their defense here, as he comes towards me, I say, Tony, congrats on the win.
Just using his length defensively now, playing a little bit loose and free on the defensive end. Now that he's got those 2 fouls, look at that slash around the basket. That's where I want to see that.
Force things a lot. To his credit.
Shot clock at 6 here, and Gealer with a takeaway lays it off to Blakes, who will go to the basket and lay it in.
Really likes, because this kid has a good ability. He's got a hop, and he thought that one down.
He might do it again. Oh my goodness! Nobody spins it off the backboard like Jalen Blakes.
Maybe some of his fellow fraternity members are standing behind us. It's possible.
Certainly a fan favorite, to be sure.
He'll shoot the 3.
You talk about the choppy part of the game. Stanford's 0 for their last 5. 1 of their last 9. Not anymore. 5 on the clock for Benny Gealer. Gealer's 3 on the way. Good!
Benny Gealer.
Gets it back in a crowd. Sellers. Benny Gealer for 3. It's good. Timeout, Red Oxford. Stanford is sizzling on the farm tonight of 20 points in the opening half.
It's been really beneficial for them. They're smaller, they're quicker.
Reynaud into the lane. 4 SMU defenders on Maxime Reynaud.
They're tough. They're tough, I tell you that.
And they play defense at an exceptionally high level. Gealer, clean look, yes! And he was struggling 2 points in the game late in the second half, and then just exploded into double figures. He finished with 18. Drive, finish, Akpara. Stanford is within 7.
So Stanford trying to cut in. Sellers to drive it. Gealer outside, and the former walk-on will hit the 3. This, by the way, is season high in points for the Duke Blue Devils. They have had it rocking all day. The 3-pointer on target by Gealer.
You know, they know Reynaud is the key to this whole thing, but you take a guy like Benny Gealer, you know, a walk-on from Rolling Hills, he's defending his tail off out there. Doing a nice job pressuring here in the backcourt. Maybe just try to speed up Stanford a little bit. Benny Gealer hoists the 3, knocks one down.
Benny Gealer 3.
Eagles have only attempted 4 shots from the floor, almost 8 minutes in. Beadle, extra pass. Brown lost the handle. It's another turnover.
And he's probably going to get it. If he stays on the floor, it's hard to imagine him going the rest of the game without a rebound.
Agarwal from the outside bangs home the 3.
Look for 3.
That brings Cario Oquendo to 1,400 career points. Gealer, clean look. He cashes in. Gealer. Third opening half 3.
There was a little contact in the last play, but you know, you got to really like if you're Stanford, that Benny Gealer has now stepped up. He has zone defense back in play here.
Akpara out to Gealer, deep three. Has taken over down the stretch, and Stanford has a 1-point lead. Here comes Akpara. Out to Sellers, one more, Gealer. It's Benny in the trees!
Reynaud for Blakes, 6 to shoot it. The former Duke man gives it to Gealer.
So involved, and this is really all you had left. Gealer with the bomb. And he found a little something off the bounce, too. He had people behind us oohing and ahhing on his little ball handling. But this is huge. Good defense.
9-6, 7 minutes and change gone by in this quarterfinal. Here's Abubakar Traore off the bench, and that's the 6th Louisville turnover already.